ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः। नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः।
इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। दूर अज्ञान के हो अंधेरे तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे। हर बुराई से बचते रहे हम जितनी भी दे भली जिंदगी दे। बैर होना किसी का किसी से भावना मन में बदले की होना। हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना।
Chancellor Sir, I request you to declare the convocation open.
I declare the convocation open.
Chief guest for the occasion, Honorable Defence Minister of India, Shri Manohar Gopal Krishna Prabhu Parrikar, Honorable Chancellor Dr. Kumar Mangalam Birla, members of the Board of Governors, Professor Shashi Kumar Punnekar, Director of Goa Campus, Directors of BITS Pilani, Hyderabad, Pilani and Dubai Campus, Professor Shiva Subramanian, Registrar, members of the Senate, faculty and staff of Goa Campus, the graduating class of 2016, parents and invitees. It's my proud privilege to extend a very warm welcome to you all to the convocation of 2016 of BITS Pilani, Goa Campus. He is a distinguished alumnus awardee of IIT Bombay. It's quite a fascinating journey from the portals of IIT Bombay to Indian political landscape. He is the first IITian Chief Minister ever in the country, and the 2012 CNN-IBN Indian of the Year awardee. We deeply appreciate your presence here, Sri Parrikar. I'm sure our graduating class is eagerly awaiting to listen to your inspiring words. It is a special honor for us to have you, sir, as the chief guest. Thank you very much for being here. While I present an overview report to highlight the achievements of BITS Pilani and its 4 campuses, Professor Punnekar, director of this campus, Goa campus, will present a report specific to Goa campus. As you know, BITS Pilani offers undergraduate, postgraduate, and PhD programs in science, engineering, pharmacy, and management, and social sciences to over 12,000 students from its 4 campuses. I'm pleased to share with you the graduation statistics of this year. 3,332 students have graduated from BITS Pilani, out of which 25%, that's 836, are female students. Of these, 2,270 are in the undergraduate program, degree recipients, 23% of which are female students. 409 are in postgraduate programs, 35% female students. 552, with a 25% female population, will receive 2 degrees under the dual degree program, and 101 students with a 36% female population have graduated this year with a doctoral degree, PhD, which we all expect will grow significantly in the coming years. You are aware of BITS Pilani's pioneering role in offering undergraduate and postgraduate programs to over 21,500 industry professionals. Many of these are run in partnership with industrial organizations. This year, 8,322 industry professionals will graduate with a formal degree. BITS started admissions for international students last year with 28 students at the Hyderabad campus. I'm happy to announce that this year we have expanded our international admission to Goa campus as well, and we have admitted 27 students in Hyderabad and 18 in Goa campus on the basis of advanced SAT scores. The objective to foster curiosity, creativity, and imagination has led to the government setting up Atal Tinkering Labs in schools, in high schools. BITS Pilani has become a leading center amongst academic institutes in this country to tap this buzzing innovation, incubation, and entrepreneurship energy. The institute has set up a center, CIIE, an integrated structure of academic and incubation services related to entrepreneurship across our 4 campuses, with the mandate of facilitating technology transfer and commercialization, executing filing of patents, custodian of intellectual property rights of BITS, supporting entrepreneurial activities, and interfacing with technology business incubators across all campuses. The Pilani Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development Society has received funding of nearly rupees 90 lakh from DT, that's Department of Electronics and IT, Government of India, under the TIDE scheme. An incubating startup, We Make Scholars, became one among 5 winners in the Silicon Valley Challenge, USA, organized by Action for India. Another one, TapChief, won an Ideathon organized by Mind Batteries, receiving mentorship and an investment of rupees 1 crore. The Center for Entrepreneurial Leadership of Pilani campus received the Entrepreneurship Week India 2016 award for highest impact from NEN Wadhwani Foundation. Conquest, BITS Pilani's international startup conclave, completely run by the students, one of the biggest student-run business plan competitions in the continent, in Asia, offers a perfect launchpad for startups to network with potential investors, interact with mentors, and pitch their ideas to venture capitalists and investors, to meet with other entrepreneurs for mentoring and networking. The Goa campus, TBI, saw 6 startups incubating last year. Project Mudra on Braille-based education for the visually impaired is one of the 6 Indian startups to win the Great Tech Rocket Ship Award 2016. Satwa MedTech have developed the Satwa Fetal Light, a smartphone integrated fetal monitoring device. In the Hyderabad campus, TBI, an IoT sandbox has been set up where students may develop devices for everyday use, such as smart appliances and other common items, which communicate with each other using low-cost communication technologies. This year, BITS Pilani has been ranked well nationally, ranging from the best among top non-government technical universities to 6th among top 100 engineering institutes in the country, and a place in the top 200 universities of Asia in Times Higher Education Asia ranking. While in QS BRICS ranking, it's in the band of 101 to 110. We believe we can do significantly better in future with improvement in research, particularly translational research, entrepreneurship, social engineering, and outreach, of course, along with teaching learning process. Our aggressive plan to recruit research-focused faculty members continues to gain traction. In the last 5 years, we have made over 500 offers, out of which nearly 400 have joined us from about 43,000 applications. Going forward, we propose to empower existing faculty in various ways to ensure they contribute to growth and excellence of BITS Pilani. We also intend to review our research seed grant scheme for newly inducted faculty members so that we can continue to compete well with the very best in this country. Our doctoral program and sponsored research projects are now feeding into each other's growth. Success in these 2 areas gives us the confidence that we are on track to be recognized for our focus on research. We need to garner additional financial support for a greater population of research scholars, since this forms the core workforce to enhance research quantity and quality. During 2015-16, 42 new sponsored research projects worth rupees 12.5 crore have been sanctioned, while a total of 296 projects worth nearly rupees 72 crore are ongoing, of which 16 are international projects. Just last week, R.D. Tata Trust has sanctioned rupees 2.12 crore to a consortium of BITS Goa, Jadavpur University, and CDAC Kolkata toward development of sensing system for harmful chemical detection in fruits and vegetables. Major research equipment worth rupees 15 crore have been procured by BITS Pilani during 2015-16. A scanning electron microscope and a liquid chromatography mass spectrometry system have been procured at the KK Birla Goa campus. About rupees 2.45 crore have been sanctioned to faculty projects in competitive mode through additional competitive grant during last year, and an equal amount has been sanctioned for this year for the 3 Indian campuses. Under Center for Research Excellence in Water, Wastewater and Energy Management, funded internally 5 ongoing major projects worth rupees 2.34 crore are currently supported, and new projects will be identified to enhance our research and innovation for societal benefit. I'm happy to announce that BIRAC, Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council, has selected Goa campus under its Bio-Incubator Support Program. This will help the institute to establish a world-class bio-incubator to provide incubation space and other required services to startups as well as for their initial growth. This facility will also strengthen the innovation ecosystem within this campus and the nearby region. BIRAC will be supporting this incubator facility with over rupees 3 crore over 3 years, while the institute contribution will be just over 1 crore in kind. Let me now highlight the unique importance of integrating work experience into the educational process, which has been a recurring theme in the recommendations of successive policy documents on education. In the context of engineering education in particular, while there has been significant creation of capacity in the last few decades, the inability to bridge the gap between theory and practice and the low level of industry readiness of the graduates that results has remained a matter of serious concern. This is where BITS Pilani has done exemplary work over several decades through the practice school and the work integrated learning program, which are outstanding models of industry academia engagement. A sustained and immersive industry experience for the students, it's a model worthy of study, adaptation, and adoption by other institutions, and surely BITS Pilani will be ready to work with and support other institutions in creating their own versions. I urge regulatory bodies and the government to take note. Now let me share with you some of the laurels our faculty members and students have won. It's by no means a complete list, just a glimpse. Professor Dalip Kumar has been awarded the Chemical Research Society of India CRSI Bronze Medal 2017 and the Professor R.D. Desai 80th Birthday Commemoration Medal and Prize by Indian Chemical Society in 2016. Dr. Indresh Kumar, Department of Chemistry, has won the Indian Society of Chemists and Biologists Young Scientist Award 2016. Professor Sunil Bhand has received the Joseph Wong Award for his outstanding research work. Professor Suman Kapoor has been awarded as one of the 100 women achievers in the category of Innovation, Science and Technology. Professor Rahul Banerjee has been elevated to the senior member level of IEEE. Avery Dennison Foundation has selected 10 students from 5 colleges for Avery Dennison Foundation Invent Scholarship Program across the country. Out of these 10 students, 6 are from Pilani campus, BITS Pilani campus. They have been selected for the 2016 Spirit of Invention Invent Scholarship Awards. Ms. Saima Rashid, a fresher from Pilani campus, was awarded the prestigious Aditya Birla Award last year. There are more, we congratulate them heartily. Let us spare a thought on research funding issues for a leading privately funded institute. Independent universities such as BITS Pilani that are not publicly funded and that has the capability to do good research remain vulnerable to spiraling costs, perception issues, absence of financial support for all research scholars as it exists in the IITs, ISERs, and the NITs. While remaining aligned with the national higher education agenda and vision, one could envisage an alternate model of financing research in good independent universities that are not publicly funded, which are competing with the best centrally funded institutes. Government could consider outcome-based monitoring of all higher education institutes against prefixed targets, irrespective of their public or private status. We urge the government to support centers of excellence in national grand challenge domains such as water, energy, environment, food, infrastructure, and the likes, based on attributes such as translational research, industry engagement, innovation and entrepreneurship, social engineering initiatives and its impact, admission quality of students, and long-term placement statistics. Funds could be earmarked based on such dashboard performance metrics. The future is expected to exhibit more transdisciplinary learning and research anchored in a convergence construct. We will see more of joining hands with the leading institutions in the world and research laboratories in the country, and a greater focus on national grand challenge research. On behalf of our faculty and staff members, I congratulate all our students who will be graduating today. They say life is a journey. I hope that you step onto the next part of your journey in life as a more capable individual, equipped with a stronger foundation to build on. I urge you to be an astute listener and an engaged learner lifelong. Whatever path you may choose in life, follow it with the fervor and passion of an explorer. Build on your strengths, work on your limitations, and never leave your curiosity aside. Stressors and adversaries may come your way, but courage lies not in avoiding them, but dealing with them with optimism and rationale for a better tomorrow. As the saying goes, the greatest glory in living lies